Okay, I did my, got the 3 reads for the raffle project done, and that was fun. I like the way that turned out. Also did a read for a new friend of mine tonight. That's back there. The next raffle we're doing for next week is going to be done a little differently. What I want everyone to do, well, first of all, I want to say if you've recently had a read, please don't enter. You know, I might even just pull your name out if you enter it anyways. Depending, you know, if this is for 2 reasons. Number one, we want new people to have a chance, and number 2, you shouldn't have too many reads too close together. It just doesn't. It becomes confusing, and like I said, I did have a situation tonight where we did kind of go into a gray area, and we'll see how that worked out. If my 2 reads coincide, great. But like I say, the only reason I let that slide was because the 1 read was experimental. But let's get to this new raffle. What we're going to do is the raffle is going to be based on the major arcana of the tarot deck. What I want you to do to enter is pick a major arcana card. You can either pick your favorite because you like that one and that's the one you think you have the best chances with, or if you see too many people are picking that card, just pick another card, whatever, but list what card of the major arcana is there. I'll list the cards if you're not really up on tarot. I'll make a list and then you can pick the card. Ideally, if you don't know much about tarot, you don't know what the major arcana is, look it up and look at the cards and maybe find one that you feel is special to you. But then what we're going to do, and you know what, by the way, too, if 2 people want to pick the Lovers, or 2 people, or even 3 people want to pick a certain, major arcana card like the Fool, that's all right too. So what we're going to do is once everybody's selected, we got a good pool of people with their card listed, I will shuffle the major arcana deck and draw a card, and whatever card that is, people who have posted that as their card will get the read. And this will be interesting because the number of people isn't quite determined. If I pull a card and nobody selected that card, then I'll just pull another card until I get a card that someone selected. If 5 people selected the card that I draw, then we'll have 5 reads. If 1 person, then we'll have 1. I'll probably see to it that we have at least 3 reads, 2 or 3. Also, post your question. If you have a preference, I have 3 decks that I use. Oswald Worth, which is a very classical deck. My Caselli deck, which is the one I used tonight. And my new Aquarian deck. So, if you have a preference for deck, state that as well. State your question. And you know what I think I'm even going to allow this time? If anybody is in the know enough to want a special spread, you can go ahead and list that too. However, I think that it's probably wisest to let me choose the spread based on your question. And also I reserve the right to use a different deck than you request if I feel for some reason I shouldn't use it. I mean, 9 out of 10 times, I'll use the deck that you asked for. That's fine. I'm just letting you know that if the deck feels wrong to me, and I've had that happen before, then I will, I'll explain that when I do the read. But anyways, those are the rules. So pick a tarot card from the major arcana, list it as the card you want to enter the raffle with, List your question and anything else that you would like to specify about the deck or spread. And if you've entered and had a read from me recently, or even from anybody very recently, it's probably not a good idea to enter. Okay? So, good luck to everyone. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm learning a lot. I want to make sure, though, that I'm not the only one getting a benefit, so I want your feedback. So be sure that you post your feedback. All right? Thank you, everybody. Okay, and one final thought. Also, list why you chose that card. What, you know, if it's your favorite, why it's your favorite. If it's not your favorite, but you chose it for some other reason, because of something that's happening in your life, or just because of something about it, you know, about the way it looks, that'll be fun too. So we can all see why everybody picked their card, and that'll make it a little more interesting than just entering for the sake of entering. And we'll get to talk about the cards a little bit. Okay? Just wanted to add that to the end. Good luck to everybody.